Modern women, modern women, modern women. Today we're going to be reacting to the ex-NBA player whose wife decided to do OnlyFans. Okay, guys, listen. This video is another great example why men should learn the difference between a modern woman and a traditional woman. Okay, because there is a big difference. How does one identify a modern woman from a traditional woman? That is the question that we need to be asking ourselves. That is what people should be telling men. Me personally, I think that the red pill should be telling men how to identify between a modern woman and a traditional woman. And just I wrote a few things down, and just to read it out to you, by what I mean by modern woman, because I think it's important for you guys to understand the difference. All right. Now, this type of behavior that we saw from this woman, that's typical of modern women behavior. Okay, this is what you would expect from a modern woman who holds to modern values. Now, modern women are women that believe in sexualizing themselves. Modern women believe that they shouldn't care about body counts. Modern women believe in my body, my choice, even when they are married to a man. Modern women believe that age shouldn't matter to a man. Modern women don't want to be mothers or wives. All right. And why do I believe all of these things about modern women? Because these modern women have been indoctrinated by feminism. These are the values, men, that you need to look for whenever you are whenever you are selecting a woman for future prospects. So today I've got with me my brother, Rashid. Rashid, how you doing, bro? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good.
So we can do this reaction together. I know you like this one. I know you like this one, Rashid. I know you like this one. Okay. Without further, Rashid, first of all, should we get into the reaction first? Let's get into the reaction first.
I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out she got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, the disrespect that comes with it, if you could have just talked to me before you did it, that's bullshit, bro. That's fucked up, dude. I'm telling you, bro, that's fucked up.
Wait, no, calm. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look, so I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad when you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
you
solution.
knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again. Unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
Hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me up.
Once a modern woman, always a modern woman, eh?
Well, you can't turn a hoe into a wife, mate.
Yeah, you cannot turn a hoe into a housewife. There's a reason for that saying, guys. There's a reason for that saying. You heard what she said.
My body, my choice.
My body, my choice. You knew who the fuck I was when you met me. You knew who the fucker was when you met me. That's what she said. I don't like swearing, but that's exactly her own words. What's your thoughts? Go ahead.
Okay, first of all, who's Joe Smith? Well, with little research, for what I've gathered, he was number one draft pick here in 1995 or 1996 for the Golden State Warriors. And before the end of his career, he played for 12 teams, right? So he's been passed around, all right? And he made there so much money, 61 million in his career. So he made a lot of money. But
What
then
the hell?
after tax, he's got about 18 million. And during that time, for what I've been hearing, he was a massive spender. He spends big, way beyond his means. Got himself into debt. And like he can move into one state and he bought a mansion that's too big for him. Like, and he was a car collector. And because of that,
Mm.
he doesn't have that much money on him. And this let this and this is what transitioned to from of his wife to create OnlyFans to keep up with the payments because he hasn't got that much money in his account. And so she created OnlyFans behind his back. And he wasn't upset the fact that she created the account, it's the fact that he didn't know about it. He said they weren't speaking about it. And I'm thinking, okay, then, so you're more care about you not knowing. But what is it that she mean when she said that you know me before? Well, according to my little research, she was a corn star.
She was a porn
And
star.
she was a corn star, buddy. She,
So what's he complaining about? The world has already seen it. What's he complaining about? The world has already seen it.
well, yeah, there's been a lot more content before. So for her to do OnlyFans, to be honest, it's kind of mild, you
Compared to
know,
porn, right?
compared to what she did before. And I'm not embarrassed to say it. I did some little research. I watched some of her videos. I'm like, oh my days, what kind of guy would pick a corn star?
And
Why would you? Sorry, talk. Go on.
that's my entire point. And that's my entire point. And this is why I have an issue with men that don't know how to pick women. And the reason why most men don't know how to pick women is because they themselves are living immoral lifestyles. So they don't know how to pick women. They don't know the difference between a good woman and a bad woman. And usually the difference comes down to not how they look like, but comes down to moral values. And moral values usually goes back to some kind of religion. All right. And usually those type of women that are faithful to their religions are faithful to their moral values. So it all comes down to moral values. And a lot of people don't take that into account because, and I think the reason why they don't take that into account is because they themselves don't want to live that moral lifestyle. But then they want to complain later when the outcomes, when you marry a whore and then you're surprised later on down the line that she behaved in how whores behave. It's like it makes no sense to me. This whole thing makes no sense to me at all. These modern men, I call them modern men. These guys make no sense to me. All right. Now, if you go, and the argument is usually, oh, these religious girls are the same anyway. That's the argument, which is a lie. My question is, what's the likelihood? When it comes to selecting a woman, what's the likelihood? Are you, in this instance, he goes a woman that's a corn star, right? He marries a woman that's a corn star. What would you rather have? A woman that's a corn star or a woman that's a virgin and believes in religious value? If you were to put your money on one, who would you put your money on? Now,
well, obviously the virgin. Yeah, of course. And for what I heard as well, and it's gonna shock you a little bit, they got married without a prenup. So he wasn't smart at all. And so guess what? Yeah. But if they get divorced over this BS that she put up, I wonder how much she's gonna take off him. She's gonna get more. Oh my God, he's gonna lose a lot more than just his morals, mate. He lost the respect, he lost his more, and he's gonna lose his money.
Would you agree that it's gonna be cheaper to keep her?
Might as well get good
He
question. Might as well get rid of her, mate.
no, because it's going to be cheaper to keep her. They're obviously going through. I don't believe that they're necessarily going through some major financial issues. I reckon that they just live a certain lifestyle. They want to upkeep a certain lifestyle. I think they could. I'm sure he's got property somewhere. I'm sure they could live a normal life if they just cut down on their lifestyles, on their lifestyle, how they live their lifestyle. So I think he's going to keep her because he obviously prioritizes the wrong things.
It's true.
Yeah, he prioritized lavish lifestyles and a hedonistic lifestyle over a moralistic lifestyle. That's why he married a corn star. That's why he found himself in debt. That's why he did all these things. So it makes sense that he wouldn't, like, me personally, like, because he's talking about that's disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful that he married that woman in the first place.
Exactly.
So it's like you married a disrespectful person that eventually went to disrespect you. What were you expecting?
It's disgusting, mate. Honestly, he's not even a man. He's not even an alpha male. He's not. He's gone backwards, mate. Like, you would have think, someone, who's high profile NBA star with so much money, you could pick any woman in the world you want. Just like we touched it in our conversation previously about average men. He's a high value man, and you have to go so low to pick this type of woman. Honestly, you've got less sense and more money. That's the problem with these people at the end of the day. Too much money and less of a sense. So, man,
it speaks to this is what I'm saying. It speaks to a lack of moral value because he has everything. He could have picked himself, a good religious woman that believes in the values that he expects from his wife, which is respect. One of them. He could have chosen that for himself, but he decided to not do that. So that to me speaks to his lack of moral values as a person, as a man. So, and now he's paying the price for it. Now he's seeing what that feels like. Now he's facing the consequences of his lack of moral values. Because when you lack morals, when you live an immoral lifestyle, you can't be surprised. Can't be surprised of the immoral outcome. That's going to come with the territory because you're living an immoral lifestyle. You're going to choose the wrong thing when you live in an immoral lifestyle. You're going to choose the wrong things, and he chose the wrong wife. He chose the wrong lifestyle, the wrong wife, wrong everything, and now he's going to be paying the price. And my message, I'm really using this reaction is more to tell the men out there.
Yes,
if you don't start choosing women according to morals, according to moral values. Let me put it this way: if you keep using this excuse, there are no good women out there, as if they know what a good woman is. If they keep using this excuse, all right, if they keep living an immoral life themselves, all right, first of all, if you're living an immoral life, you're not gonna know a moral woman. You're not even going to be in the circles of women that are moral. You see what I'm saying? That have the morals that you expect from them. But my message is, if you keep doing this to yourselves, don't be surprised of the outcome. Don't start crying and saying women are bad.
Exactly.
This women are that. You chose that woman. You chose. I want them to see the difference. I want men to understand the difference between a modern woman that has a modern woman and a traditional religious woman. They are two different types. They hold two different. And the argument of, even these religious girls are that bad and all of that, I just think that's a cop out. I think they want to continue living a hedonistic lifestyle, promiscuous lifestyle, and that's the reason why they use these little. That's why they come out with these little lines. Oh, there's no religious women left. There's 2.6 billion Christians. I don't know how many billions, I think 1 point something billion Muslims on there. What are you talking about? There's plenty of religious women out there. It's just that they don't want to look for them because they themselves are living a hedonistic lifestyle. And then they want to cry. This is what really pisses me off. Then I'm not saying it's foolproof. I'm not saying, look at what happened to Steven Crowder, right? I'm not saying it's foolproof. What I am saying is, where would you put your money on? Because and let's just go through quickly. Yeah, let's just go through quickly, like modern women behavior. Yeah, she's happy to sexualize herself online. She obviously doesn't care about what her friends, she doesn't care about what his friends, will seeing her online. But then again, you just told me she did corn. I thought it was only nowadays.
She did corn, bro. She did corn, proper corn. And like you heard from her earlier, she said, "My body, my choice." It's almost like if she's 20 years old. What's all this? So that means he's got no control at all. He's not courting her. She's a leader. She's wearing the trousers here in this relationship. So at the end of the day, as you can tell in the video, I mean, I've seen the extended video of the one you showed. She said, "Oh well, that's it. She doesn't care. She does not care. He's upset that she just didn't tell him. She's going to continue on, and you know what? I think he's still going to stay with her because he's got no choice.
My body, my choice. Where does that
That's
line?
What she said.
Where does that line come from? That line come from? That comes from feminism. My body, my choice. All right.
Yeah.
When it comes to abortion, that's where that comes from. In this instance, she's saying I can sexualize my body as much as I want, which is what feminism has fought for.
She's done it before, so yeah, of course, we're gonna do it again.
Yeah, sexual empowerment, my body, my choice. But I can't. Yeah, exactly. Sexualize yourselves. Be it slut walks, be a slut, all of that type of stuff. That's all part of my body, my kill babies in the womb. That's all part of my body, my choice, guys. All right. So to me, my problem is not with the woman that chooses to be a feminist or chooses to live according to feminist values. My issue is not that. My issue is with the men that pick these women. That's my issue. You pick that woman. Now you pick that woman. So don't start crying that, because these are the women that initiate 80% of divorces. These are the women. These are the women that will take you to the family court. That will take you to family court and take away your kids. These are the women that will take half. These are the women that will do all of those type of things, because that's what they believe in. That's the issue. That's what they believe in. So why would you get with a woman that believes in those things? Do you know why? Because men are too hedonistic. We are too lustful. We are too lustful. We are so lustful. We can't see. We only see the exterior. We only see how good she looks physically. We don't care no more about what's inside of a woman anymore. What does she think? What her values are? What does she believes in? We don't care. That's not even a priority to us anymore. What's a priority is that she go fat. You know what I mean? That she have is she, men even call them bad bitches. I mean, the fact that you're choosing a bitch, yeah? The fact that you're choosing a bitch, and then she behaves like a bitch, and then you got an issue with it. Like, please make it make sense. So when Red Pill takes the morality out of their arguments, you know what I mean? Like it's like it makes no sense. You know what I mean? That's why they're telling men don't get married, because if they were to apply morality into their argument, if they were to inject argument into their arguments, the entire philosophy would fall apart. The entire philosophy will collapse. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, of course. I wouldn't advise me personally. I would listen. If there was, I would tell the exact same thing to all the what do you call it? If all there was these type of women, I would say don't get married either. I'll be the first one to say don't get married. Don't get married. I would be on Red Pill side. But the truth is this: these are not the only type of women that exist out there. All right, and men are living hedonistic lifestyles. They're too lustful. and then they're wondering why they get caught up in this, you know, with these women in this mess.
That's it. You're spot on, mate. I cannot say it better than myself. So, I've got nothing more. I can't. I mean, you filled in everything. So,
Yes, my brother. Yes, yes.
so you've
Listen,
done it. So,
look, it was a great reaction. We want to keep this nice and short and sweet for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. My brother Rashid joined me for this great reaction. He gave me some info that I didn't even know, that she was a corn star already. Why would I marry a corn star? Is beyond me. It's really beyond me. And then complain later that she behaves like that. That's crazy to me. But I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. Salute to my brother Rashid for joining me today in this reaction. And yeah, we'll see you next time, guys. Peace. Salute. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I mean? Join the conversation. Peace.
peace and love.
Bro, love.